nobles, prominent merchants, and at least one of the city's arbiters. The group finds a passage that comes to a T section where they find a passage. One way leads to a passage that has been collapsed, rubble blocking the way, but since they're ethereal, they find traveling through that rubble no problems. They eventually reach 3 rooms that all have a dragon motif, particularly connected with the chromatic dragons. In the center, they find a orb. It appears to be a orb. After some conversation, Idris, Gregor, and Renan think that it may be one of the famed dragon orbs, powerful artifacts that seem to have control or sway over the chromatic dragons. The group decides to head in the opposite direction from where they came, and it leads to a series of chambers that appear to have once been a tomb. The tomb is empty, appears to have been looted by Queen Elusia, but the carvings on the tomb walls and the main sarcophagi are interesting. Renan spent some time studying and realizes that this seems that could have a connection to someone associated with the Thessalian rune lord Shoshen, perhaps at one point the rune lord's consort. Having covered the outskirts of the dungeon, it seemed, they head towards the middle and they find a circular chamber, which there seems to be a large pillar that's jammed in, perhaps meant to provide access to what's below. Curious as always, Idris attempts to move through the surface into what's below, and he's overcome by a gripping fear. His worst nightmare is taking over and controlling him. Fearing what lies below, he decides to tries to convince, and is successful, the group maybe they should leave what is hidden below hidden for now. At this point, the group realizes that most of this part of the dungeon they have explored, but they do find what appears to be a passageway that has been bricked over. Passing through, they realize that they've finally found the part of the dungeon that is familiar to Gregor, used to house many prisoners. The dungeon holds several of the Queen's political prisoners, including Magistrate Garrick Tan, the Magistrate of Commerce, the Chief Tax Collector. Realizing that there's not much they can do on this floor, the group decides it is best for them to go up and explore the first floor of the castle. That's it for now, everyone. Everyone gets 5,000 XP for that session. Let me know if there are any questions, comments, or glaring omissions. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.